Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Mukluk Streams. I'm your charming self-proclaimed and still humble host Mukluk. Today we're back at Total War Warhammer 3, and we are going to be learning how to play the dwarves. I have never played the dwarves in this game. I have fought against them while playing the other factions, so I have general ideas of many of their things. So some of them I have run into on the battlefield, and others I have not. Like I know this one is a slayer, and he starts out over near the vampires. And this one I've run into. I think I was playing the orcs. This one I know starts over near Norska because he gave me hell while I was trying it out, and I'm most interested in trying this guy. You'll notice in this cutscene there's this big blimp thing. That is a ability of his called the Spirit of Grungi, which is just a giant death machine that flies above the battlefield. So this one looks the most fun to me. I'm gonna try him out. We start out with some Doom Seekers, dual axe infantry, miners with blasting charges, which are pickaxe infantry, Thunderers, decent melee combatant, has armor-piercing missiles, armor and shielded. Oh, I think this is only the second time I've seen a ranged unit that has shields. Gyrocopters, they got freaking airplanes with brimstone guns. Weak against armor, though. So don't waste their ammo on armored units, apparently. And cannons. They've got a long-range siege weapon. Their passives has access to Malakai's adventures, enabling powerful war machine and artillery modifications and unique legendary battles. Being able to modify the machine sounds like Ikit from the Skaven. Starts campaign with control of Gotrek and Felix. Gotrek and Felix, interesting. So I have played, I'm gonna tab out for a sec just to mute it. I have played a few other campaigns where you rescue Gotrek and Felix. One of them is a Dwarven Slayer who, apparently the lore is he's the worst Slayer ever because Slayers want to die in battle and he can't die because he's too good. He keeps winning all his battles. So he's like depressed. So Gotrek is one of them is just a really strong Slayer, and the other is a human that has an ability that I specifically remember because I love Sustain called Blood Oath, and when he's in melee, he heals himself or a nearby lord or hero every second. Minus upkeep for artillery and flying machines, plus recruit rank for them. That's for the whole faction. For the lord, Malakai's army has access to Spirit of Grungni airship buildings. Ability, deranged munitions. What is this? It's a DPS cooldown for one ally. Missile strength plus 20% for artillery and flying machines. Okay, and settings, legendary, very hard. And let's start campaign. Oh boy. Hey Calterin, how you doing? First time with dwarves? Indeed. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Dwarves and Chaos Dwarves both are factions I have not tried yet in this game. Let's see. With an ill-defined border, the north of Kislev is barely distinguishable from Troll Country and the tundra beyond. The threat from Norska in the northwest is constant, and for it is a land stalked by all manner of gruesome monsters and savage madmen, of infertile ground as hard as iron, and howling winds that cut like daggers of purest cold. A network of fjords and mist-shrouded inlets wreath the Norskan coast, and it is here that the Northmen tether their longships with which to terrorize the shores of the known world. Neighbor is mowing their lawn, so you guys might hear that. Oh, we got a cinematic for this guy.
From the earliest age of the Engineers Guild, the Dawi have forged machines of war. Wonders hewn of Gromril and gold. Trusted plans handed down through generations. Yet there are those who defy tradition.
He's like, I'm making an airplane.
Cast out from the guild for his outlandish ideas, Malakai Makaisen now seeks to regain his honor. His Slayer oath to be fulfilled through iron, grit.
They're like,
and
you're a berserker.
glory.
He goes, but I'm gonna make a blimp. That is a dishonorable blimp, but it's a nice blimp.
Let's get started. We've got some serious work to do.
Okay. Malakai is both a slayer and an engineer who embarks upon deadly adventures using the might of the legendary Spirit of Grungi, pushing engineering innovations to new heights as he seeks his desired doom. Progressing through Malakai's adventure missions upgrades specific war machines and leads to unique legendary battles against formidable enemies, while also potentially granting the benefits of the dwarves' Age of Reckoning. Completing the legendary battles of Malakai's adventures will earn the Masters of Innovation their campaign victory. Age of Reckoning. After enduring a turbulent eon of invasion, war, and catastrophe, the ancient race of the Dawi entered the Age of Reckoning. In this era of vengeance, dwarf factions can gain great power by settling scores with those who have crossed them and reap the rewards of Great Book of Grudges. Okay. I think the Grudges thing might be new. Slay the guy in front of you, yeah. Alright, we got money, Oath Gold. Excuse me, just a second. Enables use of the Forge where it is spent with other resources to create magic items. High King Decrees enables access to the deeps via construction of the Great Gate buildings within settlements. Alright. This is Age of Reckoning stuff. Minus control and growth to all provinces. Oh my god. How do I increase this? Okay. Malakai's Adventures. Fight legendary battles and unlock upgrades for units. Okay. Often, with these things, when you start out, you've got a hero nearby, but this time, we've got Felix and Gotrek are already in the army.
It's me.
Okay, so... yeah, there's Gotrek. Runes? I've never seen this screen. Okay, and he's got a magic axe. And then we've got Felix. Who's got a magic sword. And yeah, Felix has Blood Oath. If in melee, can heal nearby lords and heroes every second. Very strong. Okay.
The past is the past.
Let's hit this thing. And we're gonna do manual so we can get a look at what we got to work with. Age of Reckoning was also the title for the failed Warhammer MMO. Oh no! Never tried that. Malakai, Grey Fox! You'll get a hero later that can be a combatant or a mage. Do yourself a favor and be a mage, or don't. Just a recommendation. Okay. Alright, what do we have to work with here? Here's our aircraft. Let's see. Weak against armor. They have guns. They're weak against armor. They do have bombs they can drop. Alright, we got cannons. Pretty standard stuff. I wonder if the cannons need direct line of sight or if they will shoot in an arc, kind of like a mortar. Alright, Thunderers, Missile Infantry. So, these guys have shields and guns. I already love them. They are wonderful. Okay. Let's mess with this a bit here. Miners with blasting charges. They have a special ranged weapon. Yeah, they have one shot. Good against gates, armored and armor piercing. They got candles on their heads. Alright. Thunderers. And then Doom Seekers. Armor piercing, anti-infantry, fast for a dwarf, speed 40, death blow. Slayers are unbreakable and always fight to the bitter end, sometimes beyond what that. Imminent death only makes them fight harder. When killed in melee, Slayers launch a final attack with dying breaths. Alright, so they have got... these are big DPS. Alright, and then... Malakai, ballistics expert, and improves all nearby friendly missile units. So he should hang out near the cannons and the guns. Alright, unbreakable, armor-piercing missiles, blah, blah, blah. Alright. The Slayers have a skill. Whirlwind of Death. Recharges if engaged in melee. That's the bomb ability. I can do that twice per battle. So Spirit of Grungy, 80 seconds. Gotta wait 80 seconds on that.
We demand blood. Thunderous.
Has he fired a shot yet? Yeah, he has. All right. Let's use that next bomb. There it is. Alright, let's have these guys go forward. Miners are losing health pretty fast. Let's have them back up a bit. Cannons... Cannons might be in trouble in a moment. I'm positioned on the backside of a slope. Did I? No, I think you're right. Alright, let's try this. Spirit of Grungy. Looks like it takes 5 seconds for it to show up. Woo! Hello! What do you do? Thunderburner. So big damage per second, I guess. Armor piercing damage for against a large combatant. Use it on that guy. Show me what it does. That's it. Thunk. Oh my god, it knocked him over. Pretty cool. So it basically, now I have fought against this guy before, so I knew that that big thing essentially did damage straight down. So that's why I summoned it right above some enemies. I did not know that you had to wait like a minute and a half in the battle before you could summon it. I thought it was just like a unit. Now I know it's like a cooldown. The Spirit of Grungy can be a bit iffy to control to make the most of its many attacks. So yeah, I know it was attacking downward, and I saw it had a special ability called the Spear of Grungy, which was like a, you know, Yamato cannon, essentially. Let's see. Yeah, 6k on him. Gotrek and Felix, basically while they were together meleeing, they were both regenning, so I just threw them at the boss and they were fine. One group of miners took a bit of damage, the cannons got banged up, but that's okay. Let's see. Drink to Victory. You will gain the Gorog buff for 2 turns, increasing income, control, and unit experience. Or get army replenishment, or get Oath Gold. Let's try Drink to Victory.
The day is ours.
Okay, that quest is done. Quest successful. Summon the Spirit of Grungy. You get 100 Oath Gold and airship crew growth.
Malakai.
Oh my god. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, really quickly. I've never done one of these on stream, but when I played Nakai the Wanderer, Nakai had a second tab here. Nakai counts as both a city and into like an army, right? So Nakai here is his buildings. So this guy is like, this second tab is like customization for your airships. Now this is not his city, but this is only the second time I've seen this, because his city is over here. That's pretty freaking cool. Alright. So, let's see. First one is basic airship frame, airship crew recruitment capacity. So over there's the growth, just like a normal city. Growth, and this gives the spirit of Grungi. Okay, so that confirms that you probably only have it in this guy's army, if you have multiple armies. Bunks allows recruitment of dwarf warriors and great weapons. He can recruit anywhere locally? Oh, that's so cool. Alright, what else is there? Dwarf beer production, minus upkeep and recruitment costs. Unit gain experience per turn. Get the XP for now. Alright, and then the main city. Let's see. Income, defensive supplies, growth, minus corruption. Grants 2 construction slots in the settlement. When outside of Wood Elf, Ogre, or Norskin lands, they gets walls. Gem mine. Gemstones. Income. Cheaper dwarf iron breakers and hammers. And then I can build a thing. The deeps. So this was there was a new thing that they did recently that allowed the dwarves to burrow down and build underground under their own cities.
Engineer.
You could take that city. Yeah, I should. Wait, hold on.
I'll try not to kill you.
Oh god, I don't know what grudge settlers are. All right, we'll come back to that. Let's see.
I'm on it. I can't wait.
Oh, hold on. I'm just gonna do encircle for a second because I forgot to do their level ups.
Watch me.
Death blow. Let's see.
Let's
Those
get to it.
training.
Let's give them something to remember.
Finish
by,
troops.
eh?
All right. Okay. Now we'll do it. Okay. Hello, cheese gut. If I recall, Orc was all work similar now. Horde mechanic, the Beastmen have that also. You should aim for taking the port city before upgrading your wasting movement. Okay. Yeah, I got so caught up in reading all the new things. Alright, so...
I'm ready.
let's see if I can apply the knowledge I gained. So, here's a big hill, and there's that rock in the way. So let's maybe do... cannons here. Alright, and... okay, we got 2 minutes till Spirit of Guardian. So, I totally see myself in some future battles kind of turtling until the Spirit of Grungi is ready. Are these armored? No, they're not. Okay, so this thing says weak against armor. So we're gonna have these start. Yeah, this is so. This feels so evil. These can't hit air. So I'm just like, hey, it'd be a dang shame if someone came at you with friggin' helicopters. So, like, these things are just basically God versus these enemies until they are out of ammunition. Also, their helicopter blades look like actual blades. I'm curious when they're out of ammo. There will definitely be a time when they're out of ammo and I will try out their melee attack. Just ram them into things and see what happens. Alright, speeding up a bit. Used one of their bombs. Okay, the spirit is ready. The cannon is starting to fire.
Satisfy the grudge! Resounding to open cannons! Cannon!
Come on, guys, light it up. I want to see it.
To the ancestor gods!
Hit! Hey, Muk, we be trying out Space Marine 2. Yes, it looks amazing. Holding space shows you current user command. For me, space is pause. I think I rebound that like 300 hours ago.
Vacation! Preparing bombing run!
Wait. I thought it could only attack in the green circle. Can it attack in the blue one? Huh. Because it says range 1.
Understood, Lord! Vengeance! Fires! Sigma! They will fall!
I told the helicopters to melee. Dude, it's already done 10,000 gold. It's hardly been on the battlefield that long. Dude, fighting demons is so easy sometimes because when they start losing, they all just disintegrate. Yeah, it doesn't. It's a shame. It doesn't show the spirit of Grungy here on the final screen. Like, I know it had like 10,000 damage done in a very short time. It has thunders on the side and cannons that shoot. It's not really listed in the stats. Gotcha. Yeah, it said range 1, so I thought its only attack was downward, and that's clearly not true. Can you still manually use cannons in the third game? Manually? I'm not sure. I haven't played the early Warhammer games. Let's see, sack, raise, occupy. Okay, it's a port. Alright.
Malakai Macaison. I what?
Let's see. Survivalist, Miner's Instinct. Wait, do they have a... Oh, they have an underground stance. Oh, they can tunnel. Okay. How's the tooth? It's fine. It's fine. It's... My next appointment with him is actually today after the stream. I think I want to go blue line first. Let's get minus corruption.
Slayer. By Grungy, it's me.
Really awesome that we get a Felix at the start. That's really powerful. Just for the replenishment for the whole army and the AoE healing.
Explosives expert.
Alright, let's see. Good God, that's a lot of building tabs. We need to wait on 2 growth for that. Income generated plus growth. That's 50% more growth than what I currently have. I'll get that now. That's that building only goes to tier 3, so I'll have to move it later. Boy, we have 2 tabs. Marching songs plus 10% speed for infantry. Way of guilds plus 10 diplomacy with dwarves. Let's get diplomacy first.
The guild may not like it.
Oh lord, what is this? Playing as dwarves, the Great Book of Grudges panel allows you to browse your most important grudge objectives and the unique rewards of your grudge settling. The book has 3 tabs containing legendary grudges objectives, legendary lords confederated from settling grudges, and details of special grudge settlers mercenaries rewarded by the Age of Reckoning. The Legendary Grudges tab displays objectives important and beneficial to all dwarfs. Their completion can be aided by any dwarf faction and lead to powerful bonuses, such as restoring the underway network for faster travel between certain settlements. There are multiple legendary grudges available. These buttons can be used to browse them. The Legendary Lords tab allows you to confederate renowned dwarf lords once you have settled a number more grudges than them. The target amount is specified in the tooltips of each Lord's Confederate button. What? The Grudge Settlers tab displays details of unique units that are added to your list of mercenaries as each Age of Reckoning is completed, except Elgi, and become recruitable via the army panel. Left-clicking any card displays their stats and specializations. Okay. Dude, do you see this? If perished, they are added to your lord pool. That's insane. Like, for example, if I play Drika of the Wood Elf tree ant thing, and you can only confederate Durthu, which is another tree person. But if Durthu gets killed and deleted off the map before you can confederate him, he's gone. These guys, like, if they die, they just become hireable by you, and then you get multiple legendary lords? What? That's pretty crazy. Okay, pretty neat. You should consider not building any horde buildings till you upgrade the main building. When you say the horde buildings, do you mean like this, or do you mean like the deeps thing? Malakai's buildings.
Greatest inventor.
You mean this? Yeah, so far, I just did unit XP. Well, hold on a sec. I can cancel it. Let me see. Level 2, you get a Dragon Slayer. Slayer Pirates. You think so? It would allow me to, So if it upgrades, growth stays the same, recruitment capacity stays the same. We just get access to Slayers, and upgrading the main building gives more horde growth. It doesn't. There's 10 here and there's 10 here. It doesn't gain any more growth. Maybe later? No, it doesn't. It does not give more growth over time. There's a building that increases it in another tab. There's another building at tier 2. That one, plus 5 crew growth, tier 2, which would take us from 15 to 20. Maybe that's the one. Okay. Alright.
Alright.
Let's see. Where is my enemy now? Lair of the Troll King. Alright.
Engineer.
Okay. I'll take that advice, so I'll skip building that. I assume everything here require... Yeah, the looking at that blue number. Okay. Oh wait, recruiting.
Aye, what?
So we can recruit anything locally.
In the making.
So miners.